first thing, we're gonna disconnect the intake airtime sensor. We're gonna do this by lifting the white tab to unlock position, and then you're gonna press it down. Disconnect sensor. Next thing, separate the intake air box and the intake tube by loosening this worm gear clamp and pull the intake tube away from the air box, like this. Okay, and now we're gonna grab the air box and lift straight up. There's three grommets engaging the air box to the vehicle. Check to make sure you don't lose the grommet. If the grommet stayed with the air box, remove them and put them back in the vehicle. Now you are going to assemble your Mishimoto intake kit. You are going to install a grommet flush with this flange on the intake tube, and you will see there's two lines on the intake tube. The air filter is supposed to stop at this line. Do not let the air filter go past this line. Transfer the intake airtime sensor to the Mishimoto intake tube with the provided hardware, not the original hardware. But install the three CNC machined pegs onto the Mishimoto airbox. You have two longer bolts socket head for these two longer pegs for the back of the airbox. Then you have a short button head bolt that holds the smaller peg at the very front of the airbox, like this. The heat shield is already pre-assembled. Now you're gonna disconnect the vacuum line from the stock intake tube. So next thing we're gonna do is to disengage the spring clips at the end of the intake tube so we can take it off from the turbo snout. The way you do it is to find a handle on the back side of the spring clip, pull at it. So now I got the clip off, I'm just going to pull the intake tube away from the turbo snout to take out the vehicle. This is provided a CNC adapter. It comes already assembled with the O-ring inside and the spring clip outside. So make sure the spring clip is in the engaged position like this before you install it. You should be able to hear it click as it is being installed in place. Get the click. This. You're going to attach two of the provided worm gear clamp to the silicone coupler. Now we're going to install the silicone coupler to the CNC adapter we just installed. We're going to install the Mishimoto intake tube assembly to the airbox. So now you are going to push on the rubber grommet until it engages all around. Get your intake tube port lined up with silicone coupler, and then get your CNC pegs lined up with the three rubber grommets in the car. Push down the airbox to engage the pegs with the grommet. Now we're going to reconnect the vacuum line fitting. I'm going to reconnect this fitting to the machine fitting on the Mishimoto intake tube. Push down, make sure the barb engage. Again, you should be able to hear the click. Tighten the worm gear clamp away from turbo on the silicone coupler. So the last step is to reconnect intake airtime sensor. Press it in, make sure you press down the white cap to lock it. That's it.